I suddenly discovered an RV in the forest, so I slowly walked over to it. I was curious about how anyone could have driven this vehicle here. Strangely enough, the RV's door was locked tight, but this small problem didn't faze me at all. I immediately stepped on a box and easily opened the window. Then I climbed into the RV through the window. Just as I was looking around, a strange sound suddenly came from nearby. Then a huge figure emerged from the darkness. I was so frightened by this terrifying scene that I quickly backed away. I was soon cornered by the dark figure. But the next second, it crouched down and pushed a toy car in its hand toward me. That's when I realized it was just a boy. To figure out what was going on, I picked up the toy car he had pushed over. It wasn't until the boy slowly approached that I let down my guard. There's always an inexplicable attraction between people of the same age. We soon became good friends. But I always had one lingering question. How did someone who seemed mentally impaired, end up here? Soon it was noon, and I had to rush home. But I suddenly noticed that someone seemed to be following me. Just as I stopped in my tracks, a woman suddenly appeared behind me. Without hesitation, I started running.
¡Eh! ¡Estoy!
Realizing she might shoot at any moment, I had no choice but to stop. But when the woman saw the toy in my hand, her attitude immediately became much friendlier. She told me to go home early and even gave me a package of food. This made me instantly realize that the woman must be the boy's mother, so I immediately ran home. In the days that followed, I would go play with the boy every day. I thought life would continue peacefully like this. However, one day when I was hunting with my father, we suddenly heard a gunshot. My father quickly told me to hide while he ran toward the sound with his gun, but before long, I heard gunshots again. Curious, I also rushed over. What I saw was a scene I would never forget for the rest of my life. Terrified, I ran straight home. After returning home, I lay in bed. I never imagined my father could be such a cruel person.